Alright, everything should be booting up just fine. Oh. There we go. Door working. Wonderful. For anyone who watches this live stream later, I had to do some troubleshooting after my last death because I died after I went to sleep with no negative effects on me whatsoever. So I posted it to the Lorerim Discord. The modless creator had no idea what it was either. He thought it was some kind of negative effect, but I couldn't find anything through console either. So essentially, I'm just not going to sleep unless I have a poultice on me. That's really the only workaround I have since, like, a day from now 3.0 is coming out. And I'm determined to get this done tonight. So hopefully, I have enough steam to get this done. But since I did die, and I'm not a coward, we're going to make another character. The rules are essentially the same as the last time. I've just learned a few things since then. Iron Man Challenge. The essential theme that we're going for is no trading. I cannot use merchants at all. I'm not using followers, so I can't use follower inventory. I'm not even going to use the horse's baggage if I happen to get one. I cannot loot any equipment. That means no bandit stuff. I can't even pick up a pickaxe or a woodcutter's axe off the ground because I could equip it. Not even arrows or scrolls by my definition. If I can pick it up and it technically equips to any part of my character, I can't use it. I can loot things, such as potions and spell tomes, because I don't equip those. I consume those. The only exception to getting anything like that is if I get a quest reward that happens to have an enchantment on it. At which case, I am not allowed to equip it. I am only allowed to either A, discard it, throw it in a pile somewhere, or B, I can disenchant it to learn the enchantment. The final restriction I am putting on this challenge is no fast traveling. The only exception is that of using the carriages. This means I will have to get to the carriages, and I will have to pay carriage price. Given that I can't use merchants to farm gold, that means my money is going to be very strictly managed. I do feel that we were doing fairly good as the Bosmer before we got glitched out of that run. So we're going to make another wood elf. Because I have no actual confidence in my ability to pull this off without dying, I'm going to use a preset character. And I'm going to let the generator make my name. So preset 3 looks nice. We'll say that's good. I'd like something I can pronounce, Ording Vane. That's who I am today. Now we just need to go through a couple of setups. Let some stuff run. Wonderful, wonderful. Now I do know, based off previous experience, the ideal setup for me is to go ahead, put 1 point in my smithing, put 1 point in marksman, and put a point in sneak. That takes up my 3 starting points. Now that I have that going, I will go to the statue of Mara. And almost every time I have picked the surprise me option, I have been not surprised because it consistently puts me in some kind of necromancer cave. I am tired of looking at that cave. Mostly because the chest that's in there has killed me more times than I honestly care to admit, despite me knowing full well where the trap is. So we're going to pick something else. Let's see here. I'm not a necromancer in a secret location. I was just complaining about you. I will choose to be an addict in a skooma den. Let's go that route. Wow, that's such a low selection that it doesn't even give me a secondary like some of the ones do. Alright, let's sleep and do our drugs. Skooma den is going to put me in. Hello.
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted. Head on in. And behave yourself.
Don't worry about it, boss. I'll be completely unarmed. For those of you who are questioning my sanity, I'm getting rid of everything in the spirit of the run. I have not earned any of these items, therefore I will not claim any of these items. I am not getting rid of the unarmed because the last time I did that, I had a panic attack about getting rid of my own hands. So we're keeping those, mostly because I don't want to find out what happens if I actually run without them. Also says I have gold, so I need to get rid of that. You have a barrel or something.
Beard, you're going to freeze to death.
Look, don't be jealous. Hello, hello. Do you have a bucket or something? I'd like to get rid of stuff. Cast iron pot. Lovely, there's nothing of interest here, so I'm going to stash all of my money. So that the only thing on my person in any slot is going to be my hands. I have no money, I have no clothes. This is the perfect start. Do you hear that? You hear the wheezing? You hear the coughing? That's the sound of the addicts I am surrounded by. That's the sound of a bunch of very unaware people that probably won't notice if I take all their crap. Well, let's see if there's any crap to take other than the skooma. I think empty skooma bottles are going to work for me here. Let's see here. Yeah. Pretty sure this was the vampire's den. Alright, yeah. I don't think this is going to work for me, boss. I don't have money for any of your skooma anyway. So I'm going to leave, and I'm going to brave the wilderness. In my undies. The rift. Find out what part of the rift we're actually in. Because if it's a useful part of the rift, I know where I want to go. There's been a very good place. It has some really good item setups for me. Do I want a religion? Should I take a religion? I don't even know what the hell a Zen is. I'm going to say no. Hello, lady. Okay, that actually looks kind of cool. Too bad I can't take it. Battle of the Red Mountain. Do I get a skill increase. Not a skill increase that I care about. Okay, I am in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. So, since running all the way up here where my good setup would be is mostly going to be a chore, I'm instead going to pick a direction and hope for the best. This is what we call a pro gamer move. See, I've already completed something. And gained a level. All while naked, chat. Remember that. Armor only slows you down. Armor is for the weak. Gold gonna take care of that wolf for me. Did I just get a free pelt? What's this? What's on my hand? I'm going to equip my hand so that it will go away. Still there. You're just going to pretend that doesn't exist. Doggo, exactly how much health do you have? Water probably would have put me on my ass by now. Oh no, you don't. Surely you don't have much HP left. You're full. Nope. Why do I keep trying to fight these things while I'm naked? I really should know better. See civilization. Some sort. Bandit or not, this wolf is about to be their problem. Ah, you're friendly. Good. Deal with that thing.
Agreed. We can't afford to try again.
Look out. Stealing your wolf belt. And the raw meat. Oh god, I keep forgetting about that. Hold on, chat, we're going to fix that. Really do not like that. Look out. Give me a moment. For those who are watching later and wondering what I am doing, I am looking up what the command was to get rid of that texture change whenever you skin an animal. Not because it is a horrible detail per se, but because I just don't like looking at it. Oh, give me a moment. Oh, should be in here. Roll down a bit. Here we go, I found it, chat. Give me just a moment. Is set. Remove belts. To 0. Gotta have that space between set and underscore. There we go. We will no longer have to look at that, chat. I apologize to anyone that might have grossed out a wee bit. So we're going to throw it that way, because it is fairly gross. What kind of food do you have? I have salt. Salt is actually fairly difficult to find, especially whenever you have no access to merchants. What do they do? What are these individuals attempting to accomplish? No, I'm hungry. If only I had some type of sustenance. Oh god, it's the wolf!
Another day. Stay alert.
I can really feel it. I'll let them handle that, wolf. Where's the one they just killed? I want its pelt. Let's see it. But this first stretch of the run is going to be fairly difficult. Because I don't have alchemy to create any healing items of my own. In addition, I can't go to merchant. In order to get the item, I need to heal. I'm not allowed to use merchant. To brave the water. I'm gonna grab the pelt and go. Grab the whole wolf and go. Don't want to stay in this water longer than I have to. Go. Means I either have to find potions out in the wild, heal to full before I rest, or find a poultice or a proper bandage. Yes, that worked like a charm. Don't know what these fine gentlemen are doing. Taking a bath, I suppose. You're a very well put together beggar.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see it. I didn't know it was gonna be a party.
Imagine they finally took care of that wolf.
Tonight. Might want to at least cover your belly.
Let's see. I'm glad they took care of that trouble, but that doesn't exactly get me out of the woods yet. If I can find my way to a proper settlement, some type of civilization, I can get firewood. If I can get firewood, I can make a weapon. If I have a weapon, I have a chance. Because I don't know about you, but I don't think my fists are going to do the job very well. At least not without some proper levels under my belt. Looks like there's a fort over here. Going on up. Waterfish egg nest. Don't want to mess with any slaughter. Waterfish are definitely on my list of things to mess with. Mostly because you don't really have many ways to fight back. If this were Oblivion, you'd have full underwater combat. Granted, that was kind of sus, if you know what I'm talking about. People just don't move like that. I'm on a main road. See a statue. Of who, I don't know. I also see a wolf often. I'm to see if there's any worthwhile loot at this is Darcy's statue. Gold. Magicary. Take you, I'll likely never use you except to drink you for the potion bottle. Taking the egg. Okay. Two flowers. Gotta build up that alchemy supply base before I start actually investing into alchemy. Figure out where we... Last thing I want to do. Go to Riften. Mostly because Riften is useless. To everyone who has played Skyrim, it is well known that the guard who is at the gate whenever you first get to Riften is going to try to shake you down for some money. Generally, even if you have the absolute worst possible, bottom of the trash can speech score you could possibly have, you're not going to have much trouble telling him off. He's not got much of a spine. However, in Lorerim, does have a spine. And he calls you on your crap if you try to call him on his. And he simply will not let you in. The last time I was there, he wanted around, what was it? Oh yeah, 600, 700 gold. 600, 700 gold just to get into the city. and I could not talk my way through it. So I'm avoiding Riften for now. Till I have some form or fashion of either killing that guy without noticing is my preferred method at the moment. He's an ass. Or managing to talk him through it. And I'm thinking of raising my speech anyway, because if I manage to get access to shouts... Hold on, what's going on here? That's just some wolves. More pelts for me. If I manage to get access
So what's your story?
to Riften, I have access to the Thieves Guild. If I have access to the Thieves Guild, then honestly it just makes me feel better, but mostly I want Scritch if he's still there. I'd like a companion.
You must be alright if you've got time to complain.
The Imperials will fall, and we will rise.
Right, hello, yes, don't mind the wolf, I will take care of it for you. Definitely not starving for pelts or anything.
What are your thoughts on all this? My cousin disappeared. Some say that Dalmor grabbed him.
The Riften is eventually a goal. I would like to get in there. But that's not the goal. The goal of this run is to craft a set of elven armor, bonus point if I can get it to be enchanted. Additionally, I have to buy a house. Don't have to decorate it, but I do have to buy it. For reference to how difficult this is going to be, remember, I do not get to use any merchants, so I can't farm gold. I have to get it through quest and through looting. Additionally, this mod pack increases the prices of the homes. I looked at Bree's home on a different character, and it was like 7,000. So, between my income being absolutely strangled, and prices being increased, and me having to pay to get any kind of fast travel or convenience, the house is probably going to be one of the most difficult parts. I had a guy jump in chat earlier. He told me this challenge is pretty much impossible. It can't be done. I took that personally. And honestly, I want to try to get this done before Lorerim 3.0 drops in like a day, so... Good thing I liked Elden Ring. That's all I'm going to say about that. Go towards Helgen probably. Some supply. No, I'm not interested. Try to be some... Or what? 50-50. Where I think no way I am, or yeah. Not a chat. The alchemist. There are a lot of high quality ingredients just unguarded. Well, hello, Thistle. Dude. I don't think I have any food you could eat. It's mostly meat. Lavender would definitely not death. Probably one shot thistle. Let's find out. You hungry, buddy? The rabbit. Hello. Fire salt. Notes on the tamed rabbit. Okay, let's find out. The rabbits here seem particularly adept at sniffing out potion ingredients. Hey now. I recently found one nibbling on my thistle plant and managed to capture it. I hope that I will be able to train it to lead most bountiful flora. The rabbit, which I have decided to name Thistle in honor of the carefully cultivated plants it managed to destroy, showing great promise. It is proven to be quite tame and even rather intelligent. Getting it to respond to commands, however, can be a bit of a trial. I've resorted to plying it with carrots. Carrots. Hold on. Yeah. Heard about rolls of... You know, you'd think there'd be a health potion or two around here. In a jar. Ingredients. Carrot. The lantern item that I'll drop you just in. Thistle. Oh, where are you, buddy? You want to carry it? Carrot this. You can come with me till I get Scritch. How do I set you to a set? Refuse to let you die. Look. The bunny shall not die. I will use god powers for the bunny. That essential. FB015. Two, one. All should now be immortal. All is well in the world. And if I die, the soul shall go on. And on. Due to all these, because it hurts my soul to leave. And if I don't know anything about looting. Okay. Expensive ingredient. All I need. Cooking thistle. Go. Alright, I have the bunny. Direction. Was it Helgen? That's what it said it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. Ding. Don't have any healing items, so I dare not rest just yet. Do not like the sound of those howls. Shit. There goes that run already. It's me from a tree. Once I get past this initial phase, and I have a way to heal, and I have a way to defend myself, not so bad. The problem is getting to that point. As you can see, I never even made it to civilization. I found a couple of hunters out in the wilderness. That's all I was able to do. We're going to try this again. I'm going to go main menu. Come on now. We're going to go in, and we're going to delete Warding Vein. Did not survive. This soul shall continue for eternity, though. New victim! Ozma. Good enough. Yes, yes. Something. Eleanor Shady Pool. Going to be a sneak thief, so it fits. Right, the same setup over and over. Much. What do I need to survive? I don't necessarily need, so I do. Take a look. What I need to survive. I need alchemy. I need to be able to heal myself. I need to be able to make potions. What else do I need? I need equipment. If I don't have any equipment, I can't do anything. I need smithing. Once I have both of these things, I need to be able to properly defend myself, and I need to decide how that's going to be done. I think the best option is to go into marksman, since that's going to be my main method of combat. I can go into stealth later. So I have combat, alchemy, and smithing. This gives me equipment, this gives me healing options, and this gives me a slightly less wimpy method of defense. So that's what we're going to do. Also going to go in here. Fix that. That.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
You know what? We're going to start from the bottom. Ish. Not doing surprise me, and I'm not doing serial. We will go from the bottom up. Every time I die, I will go up one, because that seems to be the best method to get some variety, since surprise me keeps putting me in the Necromancer Cave. Which site did I pilgrim? Which one are you? Mara? I can't go to you, so to whom do I actually give a shit? Maroon State. His razor would be nasty. But I can't use it. Can't it? None of these actually help much. So the Vigilant are kind of in the middle of nowhere, but I know they're friendly. I think with the Elder
A
Gleam
life filled
Sanctuary.
with opportunity awaits you, traveler.
Nappy nap time. Move faster. Explore new locations. Strive to raise your stamina. Voice of the sky. Pray only outdoors. Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. See, I was good until that last one, because I'm about to steal all kinds of shit. So, sorry, Kinnerith. It ain't gonna work out. Gonna have to deny you. You know what? Let's see what all these blessings are about, right? What is Zin? Was it meant to be? Wood Elven god of agriculture and toil is similar to, but distinct from, the Imperial Zenithar. As a follower, you gain improved potions and food, praying. Tenets are bribe people as needed, harvest the fruits of nature, as much food as you. Those skilled in are most deserving of my favor. See, I already like you. We're gonna see what the others are first. What about the Xarces? Once a mortal scribe to Ariel, the historian god keeps track of all elven accomplishments. As a follower, you receive additional skill points. Whoa. Now that's kinda busted. Minutes. Explore new locations. Read the stories of others. Study a wide variety of spells. Bretons are the most deserving of favor. Sounds really good too. What about Stendar? He is the god of mercy and justice, and patron of holy knights in the Imperial League. Damage from Daedra and undead. Your dungeons of Play Daedra and the undead. Complete side quest. Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Automatically out on that one. Never practice the foul summoning arts. Sindar doesn't work for me. What about Mara? Divine Mother of Agriculture. Fertility, compassion, and mother cat to the Khajiit. Health regeneration out of combat. And pray to remove diseases, poison. Combat, though. Don't know if it would really work. So I'm going to not put much faith in it. Tenants are to be married, own one or more houses, be generous to beggars and children, receive the blessing of lovers' comfort, and never openly break laws. No matter what I thought, it wouldn't have worked out anyway. Magnus, the architect of creation. Magnus left the sun in his wake, through which magic enters the world. As a follower, Spells cost less magicka, but magicka only regenerates. Pray. Practice magic successfully while praying. Safeguard the Eye of Magnet. Gate enchanted items. Nope, not for me, boss. Jeffrey, storyteller, is the most important wood elven god and patron of Valenwood. Travel faster when you are not in combat. Tenants are explore new locations, read the stories of others, hunt animals. Wood elves are the most deserving of favor. See, Jeffrey, I feel like we could be friends. Just because I'm going to be doing a lot of walking, man. Alright. I think I could work with... We'll see, though. See what everyone else... I'm just going to skip her scene. I'll read it. Improved attacks against weakened targets. We already know he's the werewolf guy. Slay the living in open combat, especially those stronger than you. Live as a werewolf. Prey in the wild. Those skilled in light armor are most in favor. Ariel. Abandoning the mortal world is a mistake. The king of the gods challenges his elven children to attain perfection and regain their lost divinity. As a follower, all skills serve you better, as well as they should. Lieutenants, fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel. Master all skills. Become my champion at my sacred chantry. High elves are most deserving of favor. Narke. Once a mortal shopkeeper, the Lord of Life and God of Funerals was granted divinity by Mara. As a follower, regenerate health when weakened. And perform Arcae's rites on the dead. Tenants are to slay the undead and their summoners, perform Arcae's rites, never openly break the laws of Skyrim, and never summon the undead or become one. I see, I'm kind of wanting to go Vampire Lord if I get the option. So, let's see. Who were the ones I was looking at? I can have improved potions. I can have travel faster when not in combat. Or I can have all skills serve me better. I think I'm gonna go with improved potion. It's going to be incredibly useful. Especially if I can buff my foods while I'm at it. I can always go to someone else if this doesn't work out the way I'm thinking. All gear. Guess I know I have stuff on. I'm about to drop it in the water. Oh, I love my stuff. Now that's awesome. So much good stuff. Am I drunk? I feel like I might have been a drunk. Yeah, no, I just littered in a sacred grove. No, I don't care. Why is this thing back on my hand? We were there on the last one, too. Didn't even really care. Why not? Still there. Really weird. We're just gonna leave this. I don't think there'd be much here that would help me. It is nice to have it on the map, though. It does turn into a pretty good quest later. If I get to the point I can take out some hag ravens, I'll already have the place on my map. Okay. I don't like the sounds I just heard. Sounded like imps. If they are imps, they're going to have long range spells. Or between lightning and fire to roast my ass. I'm gonna unpause this. And I'm gonna make a fucking beeline. Let's go. Through the trees. Off we go. Absolutely nothing to do with what that was. And the hunter's cap. Go to them for refuge. For those of you who don't know, this little area is actually here in the base game too. It's just never needed for any reason. Okay, let's get to know my god a bit, shall we? Hold on. Animal. That's odd. How do I... Oh, there it is. Meditate. Make sure I can actually do this. Okay.
Hey, watch it!
Okay, that's how it works. Got it. Sorry, I'm having to learn all of the controller commands through trial and error. Okay, good enough. Anything of
What are you
interest?
doing that for?
Oh, you hush. Right. I have all my HP. I should... Pretty good middle ground, actually. Could just go north. Hit Windhelm. That might be the play. I gather a few pelts and make it to Windhelm. Sorry, Fox. I need your skin. Like I've said before, I just need weapons, basic supplies, and I'm good to go. Get that. Now, with me not using merchants, I unfortunately lose access to one of the coolest features in the game for this mod pack. That is, if you're like me, and you have never ended up messing with the alchemy system because you could not be bothered to try and discover or memorize every individual ingredient effect. Well, the good news is that in Lorerim, you can go to any alchemist and ask them to identify the properties of an ingredient. Whenever they do this, it doesn't cost too much gold. Like somewhere between 10 and 50, depending on the rarity of the ingredient. Could be more, I haven't messed with it much. But they will identify all 4 properties of that ingredient on the spot without consuming it. Incredibly useful. Alright. Why is this place on fire? Goat. Need the goat! Back your goat. have a score to settle with you. Not really, I just need your flesh. Come here. Goat. No. Bad goat. You're not going to win this. I need your flesh. I warned you. I warned you what was going to happen. It's not my fault that you chose to ignore the truth. Now here we are. It'll be firewood. Actually, just talking about needing some of that. I don't have a woodcutter's axe. One of the bit. Get it. Because I believe you need that to actually make a wood. No, I'm really glad that dragons aren't spawning in right now. I feel like I'm going to run through here and spawn in a dragon priest or really high tier draugr. What level are you? Huh. Not a high level, but the problem is I'm naked. So A, called that shit. B, hell no, I'm out. Don't think they have that much dedication. I think I'm good. A little further. Alright. I mess with the altar. I feel like I should go mess with the altar. Right. Potion. Ah, free potion. You're not forge. That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of bone meal. Yeah, yeah. Right, we're on it. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Go to the driftwood.
Is someone there?
Nope. I wasn't looting, I promise. I did nothing. Was that an armadillo? That's what I want. Through my current god. I have no gold. Not enough gold. Eh. Come to a shrine of Oreo. Fine, master. That'll work. I haven't made any progress on the side of ore. Now, if I wait till night to do most of the crafting, I can snag just enough iron and steel from most smithies, because they just leave it outside by the forge, underneath the workbench normally. You make some basic gear. I can manage to make it to town first. Would like to snag a few more. See how many I have. Ox. Yeah, I need a few more pellets. That way I can actually have the leather straps and whatnot I'll need. Oh, cows. Alice? Oh, I've made it here already. This is one of those forges I was talking about. Honestly, best option I have, wait for that individual to go. Guess I can go ahead and tan this stuff. Wow, that's all I could do. Okay. What this is actually going to take. I want to manage a fill crop. I can make that in half. Assuming I can steal the ingots. Leather strips. Hey. Then I need no witnesses. That way. No, not towards what I'm trying to do. Away from what I'm trying to do. Want your
Ever since the war, Kynesby lies abandoned. It is. I tell you, a Nord can get crops to grow in the hardest of climes, but the blessings of Kyne help too. It seems all crops flourish near the grove.
I feel like there's a whole quest line here.
Aye.
That again. I don't think those to have. Alrighty then. That's how you're going to be. And I. Find something to loot a bit. I can go chase that goat. That's what I can do. I think I will indeed go chase that goat. Can I get a sneak attack on the goat? He knows I'm here. Are you one of those fainting goats? Well, doesn't matter to me. And there's Windhill. Sounded an awful lot like a bear. Can I ride the cart down? Goat in the car. No, I cannot. Well, that's just disappointing. Still hanging out near the forge? Yep, she's still hanging out by the forge. Okay. Can I pick her wheat? Yeah. Wait, that sounded wrong. Oh well, I'm going to pick her wheat anyway. What happens if I play with the hay bale? What actually happens? Get straw. I don't want straw, so I'm going to drop the straw. It's like little baby straw bales. Cute.
I think you dropped this. Good thing I brought it to you, huh?
No, I was decorating. Why would you shove it back in my inventory? Rude child. I don't know where the third one went, so it's just going to stay missing. You know, if you could just disappear for a few minutes. Well, I'd really. Rip the floating creep club. Come on now. You won't go to bed. Don't actually want to stay out here staring at the potatoes all day, do you? Do that. Am I fed yet? Don't mind the naked man. Raw meat in front of you. Light iron cure. Oh, I think we'll just ignore that thing's existence. I'm not going to be able to do this till she goes to bed, am I? Fine. There we go. Have to ignore the angry cracks in the middle of the road. Dude. Sounds like wolf shenanigans. Getting their elk. Get the hide. I remember, right? Bullshit. Yep, bullshit. Absolutely nothing to do with a whole lot of that. Not yet. All they need to vaguely know is that I exist. That is optional right now. Okay, there were bees here. What is my current knowledge? Store and fortify. Nice. Bunch a little. I'm shiny! Oh, it's an actual inn. They're wheat. There's a little bit of wheat in here, so I'll be taking it. Sprinkle in a couple pieces of wheat for the dedicated. Appreciate it. What's going on in the inn? Have some time to kill.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
That's you. Skyrim. There's not so much you have rooms as a literal bed. I think that gives me much confidence. No, I can't harvest the eggs. Healing. Hello, what do you do?
The whole of Kyne is much larger than I thought it would be.
Who are you?
I am a hunter. Or, well, I strive to be.
Why are you here?
It's a tradition. In my village, we are all expected to go on a pilgrimage. We honor the ways of Kyne and only take what nature provides us. It is near Kyne's hallowed grounds where we can learn best from her guidance and eventually gain her favor. Until next time.
Okay.
Are you here to spit on our traditions? Cut down our sacred trees? Huh?
No. A wood elf. Quite literally against my entire existence to do such things. I eat raw meat and I refuse salads. As a religious experience.
Those two Imperials desecrated our grove. They built a lumber mill and wanted to cut down our trees. Worse yet, nobody bothered to stop them until I noticed. These people dare call themselves Nords.
So you're the caretaker.
I do. I am part of an ancient sect called the Keepers of the Grove. We tend to the grove and follow the old ways of Kyne. There are two brothers and a sister of mine, but they left.
Because of you.
Why do you think they joined the Stormcloaks? Look around you. Have you seen what has happened to our religion? To Kyne? Nords are the sons and daughters of Kyne, and yet the Temple at Whiterun would rather call her Kinnereth. Kinnereth is nothing more than a mockery of our goddess. All right then.
Okay, I'm done with you. Pretty little spring. I got you. Oh. It's just because I came back. Fine, I'm stealing your food. Want that. Going inside. Something. Go away, lady. You just levitate her ass all the way up to that porch. I think she did. It shouldn't have happened. Times. Let's force her to go to sleep. Tired of waiting. A room at the end. I get my level. First, a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, wonderful. See if equipping it gets rid of this crossbow shoved into my hand. Well, it does. There. Oh, the cows. Cow do. They will. I just saw it. Iron. But didn't I just do that to begin with? Much more useful. Oh. People. Good. Somehow. Those going to do. Additional. The iron. Inventory is looking tight right now. Definitely because these. Hold on, what can I do? I get a backpack. Back. Reality. But it's what? Did I miss? Oh, they're back. It's a basic backpack. Then it's game on. There it is. Go. On a roll. Board. Okay. Camping some. That's out. I doubt I can afford a bed at the inn here. Won't hurt to check. I really have much use for gold anyway. blissfully actually full on HP so I can get my level, since I do not actually have the necessary ingredients to make a poultice or equivalent. Let's see. But the lady ran this.
Come on in.
What you hadn't
Jesus.
realized is that there were two all along.
Ongban gets about, doesn't he? I see him all
I don't
over.
understand.
Lady that runs. Be gone.
You might think that all I do is travel around Skyrim, visiting inns and taverns. You'd be correct.
If you bring mead, you're welcome here. Even if you don't, you're still welcome.
Spin.
I'm bored. Let's play a game.
No. Give it an hour. Underneath that massive mound of blankets. She's got the good sleep.
What do you think you're doing?
Like to rent a room.
Of course.
I can do it. Barely have the
Want a
money.
drink?
Don't be silly.
I'll show you to your room.
Kid.
Right this way.
Come on. Please?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I'm good. I just need a nap. 2 rounds. The end. For the win. Bring that marksmanship up. The alchemy's necessary. Bring that HP pool up. All right. Will allow me to make lockpicks as well.
I'm finally getting around to reading 5 Songs of King Wulfar. I just wish I had more time to read it.
I'm gonna make. Got almost 8. Got a little over 100 points of carry weight now.
Sounds interesting. Perhaps I'll have to read it as well.
Day 1 settled. Didn't manage to get any armor on day 1, but we did manage to whip ourselves up a backpack, heavy steel crossbow, and about 120 bolts, 60 steel, and 60 iron. We're looking pretty good. What do I do now? Go to Windhelm, see if I can't loot around a little bit. Really have no reason to stick around here right now. I'd just be wasting time. Go to Windhelm, check the missives, see if there's anything I can do to make some quick cash. Then we'll check the pricing for a carriage down to Whiterun. The area is a little bit more forgiving in general. Okay. Like the opposite way I want to go. Go this way. Go ahead and check the into Whiterun, kind of the middle of the road
First
here.
time to Windhelm, oldest city in Skyrim by some accounts. They say the big old palace there was built by Ysgramor himself. Impressive.
Yeah. Okay.
Where do you want to go?
Whiterun.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Straight to Whiterun is 6.
All right then.
Do Whiterun. Or I could go to Riverwood. I know there's like a small couple of things I can do there. Just take a little time. That would make quick gold. First things first, I need gold.
There once was a hero named Ragnar.
I need to go in here, check the missives, see what I can out of the city. Don't freeze on me now. Doing so good.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't
Yeah, I'm ignoring your
because
racism.
It's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies?
Look deeply into the faces of the warriors around you. These are the true sons and daughters of Skyrim. See her strength.
They're a missive for. Not doing though, yeah. I remember. This way, it's towards the market square. There we go, I was just on the wrong side. This would be... Problem is that actually requires a hunting permit to not get in trouble. Plus, gathered a couple. Wait for a giant. See if there's anything around town. Let's see. Under and grab a few.
Hear now the prayers.
Is an option.
I'll be fine.
Master, you're far too old for this sort of journey. We don't know what's inside.
I can... just...
You see, you're not well. Have a seat, and I'll fetch you some tonic.
Now, if there was a tonic that could help me, I would have found it by now.
Potions here. Potion bottles. Can't get away. See if I can't break in here later. I doubt it. I've got like the lowest level of locksmithing right now. This. Guard armor. How do they get in that?
Is Ulfric's armor done yet?
No, I want to take my time with it.
Can I help with it? Maybe just the cuirass?
This is more delicate work than you're used to.
Bet is to see if I can't make a woodcutter's axe and a pickaxe so that I have my resource gathering tool. Will be. I need the board for a moment.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric
Pickaxe
up close.
is more important. By my estimation. I'm gonna grab the pickaxe.
That's a decent weapon you've made there.
Thank you, sir. I wouldn't say it's a weapon. Okay. Now, I'm gonna have to hoof it. Really the only option I have. I don't have enough locksmithing to actually do any of the quest here. I know I can do sneaky like. Just have to survive another trip and hope I get another level or two. And I should have enough material by the time I make it quite run to be able to heal up and rest. It is a new unexpected requirement of this run. A, have a poultice to sleep with, or B, heal myself to full before I can sleep to level up. Due to some buggy shenanigans between what I'm assuming are some of the mods. So to be fair, it just makes it more interesting. Right. Kind of trouble we can't get into. Loot bag. Really hoping to get a goat or two on the way. Alas, walrus. Worker. No, nope, that's one of those saber-tooth tigers. Nothing to do with it. Worst part is, I'm pretty sure that's the way I actually need. No, it's not. I don't need to go that way. I don't need to go that way, and I'm quite happy. Or I hope you're more friendly. Ooh.
I'm on a pilgrimage to the shrine of Azura, the goddess of twilight, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, bye. Ooh, mountain flowers. No quest to distract me, just the mission. Locked in, I am getting this done. I'm getting this done with this character. Somehow. First things first, I just need a level so that I have the tools and skills necessary to survive long enough to gather the materials. Lead the challenge. So far, I'm on a decent start. Well, I was. Mountain goat. Doing good. Immediately gets waylaid by wolves. Yeah, that sounds about right. Try to keep it by the river bank. Still don't have any armor. An hour and a half into this particular run and I have no armor. Gotta love it. Prayed to my god today. Anyone else? Okay. These pelts. Right. That was a good little encounter. Almost got me to level 3, actually. To invest in that dodge. With dogs. Quiet. Low. Crossbow out. Heard them, but I think they're on the other side. Go. Like to mark. Like to come back to you. Hey man, Temple of the Ancestors, you already marked. Think I'm safe. Get another belt. Right, we've reached some semblance of civilization. We'll be short-lived, but we're here. Hello, random stranger on the road. Bye, random stranger on the road. Not too worried about it. I'm actually doing fairly well on the health side of things. I'm gonna go this way. Didn't like the look of that tower. Looked unfriendly. Alright, we're doing good on hides. Getting vigilante art. Because I killed a goat. He does look kind of satanic. That's just how goats are. Wait, snip. Yeah, I didn't think that. Okay. Wow, my estimation of where this was way off. Good weight wise. Reaching a point where I'd probably consider finding somewhere to hunker down before dark. Definitely consider option. Boom. That was me. Fire and the pets.
Ah! Oh, my kind, you startled me. There's a necromancer around here, so watch yourself. Can you help me? He's in the tomb doing gods know what with my dead relatives.
Camping out for the night, bro.
Oh. Fine, but I've locked the door, so don't think you're getting in there without me.
That's fine. I'll come back to you. Never. Just leave. Oh, you're just hanging out. Okay. Whole skull have a recipe list. Ingredient effects list. Hid. On a bed. I'm not close enough for a level up anyway, so it wouldn't matter too much. Lunch. Bring that stamina back up. That's the running away juice. What we got here? And take that back. Well, he's coming out. He might be coming at me. One hit from that bear and I die. Distance is key. The pelt he drops will give me enough leather to do pretty much whatever I want at this point, in combination with the rest of my hides. Which means he's my ticket to surviving a little bit longer. He seems to agree. Thank you. For your fluff. Gonna take a minute. Jeez. What? To get that belt. Yep, sounds about right. Should do the trick though. Think coming up on that wooden tower, I got wrecked by that bandit chieftain over and over. That's where those trolls are. Full disclosure, I'm not fighting them. Sneaking around them. Already pushing my luck taking down bears. Maybe if I had some armor, it'd be a different story, but right now... yeah.
It'll be mine when I'm done with you. You ain't the first person I've killed, and you won't be the last.
I ain't got all day. Where are you? I know you can hear me.
This one's mine.
We went into
Now
all this.
back off.
Now hurry up and die.
Oh!
You won't live to see tomorrow. Huh? Think you can kill me? It's time to
Start
die.
running so I can stab you in the back.
Come on now. Keep running till the music goes away. Go on. Oh. Oh God. Oh Jesus Christ. Thought it was gonna end there. Thought it was over. Good God, that was terrifying. Let's, not do that again. Holy crap. Okay then. That was not the pain I was expecting. It was worse. Went from 95 HP to 2 HP, a glancing blow. Good boy. Going to fight a bear.
It's got to be the interior. Find them.
Hopefully you lot can take it, because I can barely move. I fucked that all kinds of up. These guys are literally the only chance I have to survive. Maybe I can help. This road doesn't like me. Please tell me one of these guys had potions. God. I'm probably encumbered by a decent amount. Helps a wee bit. Now what the... Gonna gorge ourselves. There we go. Piece of... Yes, I agree. I should get another level up out of this. Hello. You pretty. There we go. Munch, munch. A farm here I can take all the wheat from, so punching on it now isn't really hurting on me. Problem is, I'm going to get to you. I have enough in. Now that I know, simply having a full health bar allows me to sleep wherever, whenever. Camping kits are back on the table. However, that still brings me around the original issue. Giant fight up.
You're good as dead.
I'll take some free XP. That giant's a good giant. Can't see him, but the lock-on can.
some guidance from someone like you.
You want to come hunting with me? It takes more than just shooting.
No toes. Bad.
No, I've been studying your techniques, and I can't wait to put them into practice. Plus, spending time together would be nice.
All right, I'll give you a chance. But remember, hunting is about survival and respect for nature.
So see you tomorrow morning, then?
Girl. I'm buying a house. Essentially looting a house. Yeah, chill for a farm. Out. I want to buy a house.
By Izmir, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north by the Lorerim farm. The fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Right then. Forgot about that. Cicero's an easy encounter. I could get some gold from him. Fix the clothes situation first. Made it to Whiterun.
But we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner mend my knee to Ulfric's. Never make steel for the Legion.
Have it. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Alright. What kind of armor should I make? There's a nice chunk of looking armor. It doesn't look awful. Like the average value is going to be around 150 Asian type in the leather category. What about the light iron? Is that even still an option? No, it looks like the light iron is gone. Fine. Back to the 50 stuff. Okay, so the question really is, what kind of drip do I want? Do not want the boots with the fur. Okay, maybe a little bit of fur. Stick with silver. That looks pretty nice. Go with this. It gives me an armor piece. I'm not gonna lie, I should have gone with that. Oh well. Put it on so I'm not looking at a naked wood elf. Well, let's get some armor on him. That's what I'm talking about. What does it take to upgrade this? Steel ingot. I can by a whole 1 point. I think I can wait on all that. What about the armor values? Probably going to be about the same. Worth it? No, not really. Well. Let's next look at what it takes for camping supplies. I can make them now. Good. For intermediate, I need 2 leather, firewood, ingot. That. That is all. Alright, so. Question is it actually worth it? Go to advance. Alchemy lab and weight goes from 5 to 12. I think basic camp is going to be my best option. Gotta have that basket. I have an idea. Wonderfully awful idea. Right, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to. Oh, he's friendly. Okay. For now, at least. Oh! Clear out the sewers, see if I can't set a camp up here somewhere. Somewhere halfway dry, I could set a camp up down here. Hello, stray dog. Ringway. Friendly.
Need something?
You're going to be my neighbors. You have to be friends. I don't like cooked meat anyway. I'm going to set up camp. Preferably not in that puddle. Will it let me? If it can, this changes the game for me quite a bit. Absolutely fantastic. Alrighty, I'm not using the storage. Will take a nap though. Let's get that level up. Health to an E. Oh, I had 2 levels. Nice. There we go. A little more running away power. Wayfarer. Oh. Go to some. Only want to go this. Anyway. Not much I can do with you yet. Go ahead. Get 20% more damage. There we go. All right. I'm alive. Absolutely fantastic. This, ladies and gentlemen, peak efficiency. I love it. I really should have bought that dodge, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'll survive. How far off am I from my next level? I can manage. I think I can manage. Okay. Let's head back to top side. We aren't doing terrible. We're doing better, but we're not doing terrible. Any easy missives? Letter to River. I'm not going to Bruma. This is the one.
Ain't asking for much, just a few septims.
Full peanuts. Can do that. See about making a spare camp supply though.
Cake pity, sir, and spare me a few septims.
going to happen eventually.
A few seconds for my supper is all I ask.
No. Okay. I need to go collect that letter.
Something to be said for those nights.
Raymond.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that
How am I supposed to get to?
I won't be here when you return.
Wait a minute, I think I know how to get in here.
Saphir! Wait,
We go to the market square. Go to the market square. I can get the dialogue from Mrs. Gramey that will lead to that whole quest, but I have to go into her house.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You need to be careful in this city. Never know who you can trust these days. Those battle-born, varying with the Imperials. Never much cared for that Belgroof myself. He's a fool if you haven't met him already. You take care of yourself.
Okay, well, I guess that's not going to happen then. I mean, I'll still go to Riverwood with or without them. Hello. Checked out in some,
Your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker. All right then.
worth the distraction. Worth it. Okay, great kid. You know what occurs to me? I don't have any lockpicks. May cause problems. Well. Guess I can discard that missive. Yeah, well, you know, you're trying to send me to somebody who I could not get to. Replace the missive or you just put it back. Either. I just get to fail it altogether. What's in it? 20 gold. My finances are looking quite awful. Let's go to Riverwood. There's a little bit I can do there. And I can steal some iron and steel from their blacksmith. That'll give me more throwing daggers. That'll be useful. I can do the quest between the quarreling lovers. That'll give me experience. I can help them clean up their shop while I'm there, and that'll give me a little gold. Plenty of reasons to go to Riverwood, because there's low stakes with decent enough reward. Right now, that's what I really need to create a sustainable survival base. And yes, I'm aware I am leaving my camping supplies in the sewers. That was the point. I now have a base. Here I come to Whiterun. I can just go to the sewers and get my rest that way instead of having to spend 100 or so coins at the Bannered Mare. This will help me in the long run. Now, why is this tree being fancified? No answer. Moving on. I should run into at least 2 or 3 wolves on the way to Riverwood. Haven't been there this run. That'll give me the pelts I need to make another set of campings. So this works. Did I ever make a wood chop? No, I'll need a woodsman's axe while I'm there. I completely neglected to make one of those. Farmer and his tatted up cow. I'm gonna bypass that altogether. Should be wolves soon. And they will be cranky. Have I been this way? I don't think so. Someone else killed him? I've been to Riverwood yet, right? Yeah, it's not on my map. I haven't been this way. I've been working my way out of the whole Riften Windhelm area. Very strange. Hold on. Mudcrab. I beat it to death. That'll work. Save myself an arrow. Okay, we'll do a couple things here.
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla. You look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
More like I've run from all the wildlife. We both like the same girl.
Camilla Valerius knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
You know that people spending time together never blossoms into courtship.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, Let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
Alright, where's the other fella? Jesus, why is he 1,000 feet this way? Oh, he must have been out hunting. I kind of want to out them both. Let me go find him. To inform him of the situation. And I'm going to go back. And I am going to tell the lady that they are both trash. I think that was an option. It's been years since I've actually bothered to do this quest. I know the feeling. It is very addictive. You play modded? Where is this guy? Did he take a swim down the rapids? I've run across a couple of those that are really good. Which one's your favorite? There's one in this mod pack. I'm sure I haven't found them all yet. There's one in this mod pack called Ari or something like that. I was gonna say my other one is Inigo. I don't know if he's in this one yet. I haven't actually been able to get into Riften. But Inigo is probably my favorite. He just has so much personality. He is the goodest boy. I actually made it my personal mission while I had that particular mod installed and I knew it was there last time, to go as far into his quest as I could before the pack I was using just sort of crashed. Oh, they're still updating him? Or is it just a hope that they're going to continue to update him?
What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this. Here, give this letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven. Let's see what she thinks of him after reading that.
Entirely fair. Honestly, what he's put out already has been amazing for just a free mod. The quality is better than most of the companions you can get in-game already. I honestly would not have been surprised had he been offered, kind of what I was going to say, I would not have been surprised if he would have been offered to put it into the, Bethesda's mod thing, the Creation Club. I mean, I would have bought it. Get that running in the living room on my Xbox, dude. Ooh. Seriously, there's a bunch of these people doing the follower mods. I'd love to see work together to just basically overwrite all of the NPCs in Skyrim. Just completely replace everyone with custom mods. I've been playing Skyrim since release. On and off, took breaks here and there, but it's one of those games you always come back to. Kind of like Minecraft, but better. Oh, dude, I was lined up at GameStop whenever it released. Then again, I was a huge fan of Oblivion, the game before this one. I tried playing a bit of Morrowind. It was a little much for me. Then again, I never did get into destroying the
one of us-
mechanics with the Jesus
To do something?
with the spell crafting.
Talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then?
I don't know.
I don't know about typing what you wanted to say to the NPCs,
Still open.
but maybe getting some of them onto that AI voice stuff where it's reactive to you. I feel like that would be really fun.
Camilla, really? You don't have better things to do? Because I could certainly find quite a few tasks.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Hold on.
You're not from around here. That makes two of
There we
us.
go.
It's bad
Can I
enough
write them
my
both
brother
out, or is it
tried
going to make me
make
just do one?
Don't you start two. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing.
There's been some videos out of people playing Skyrim with AI voice mods, and it just redoes every NPC in Skyrim. And some of the ones I've seen are not afraid to roast the player either.
He what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name.
I can't argue with you on that front. If you can get past the awful sounding AI though, and just focus on the actual dialogue, it can be pretty funny. Hopefully that AI technology will get better through the years.
All right then.
It really
Riverwood
is.
Trader is every. My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
See here.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament.
Have you noticed that over like the last 2 or 3 years, the mod packs, like this one, the Lorerim I'm playing, have been getting more and more common? I played Nulvis there for a little while, and then I finally came across this one, and I know there's like another few of them out there. Oh, how long was your last break?
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves, you show those thieves not to steal from
4
Luke and
years. I think I've gone like a year without at least booting it up and playing for a couple of hours. It wasn't until I got my big beefy gaming PC that I could mod it and make it feel new. It sort of runs into the Minecraft issue where you want to boot it up, play it, and then you're so familiar with everything that it just
use help.
starts getting
Of course.
really, really boring for a while. There we go.
Thank you. Here, this is for you. Yes.
There. Now I don't have to trip over
now
stuff
you
whenever I
don't
come
have
to
go,
bug you.
do you?
Oh, absolutely. They definitely should have. I'm more interested to see, though, sticking with the Skyrim theme, the Skyblivion team releasing their gigantic project come next year if they're able to keep to their timeline. Because if the rumors are true, we're going to see that right next to the official remake if they actually end up doing it. There's rumors that Microsoft is doing a Oblivion remake themselves, so it'd be interesting to see who does it better. And I feel like it's going to be the fandom nerds that do it. I feel like I was supposed to do something down there. I need leather, so works. Where's the rest of them? Fans know what the community wants because they're the community. That's how this works. So yes, you're absolutely right. Best mod organizer? Okay, so I'm using mod organizer 2 to actually play this, but it was downloaded, installed, and sorted by Wabbajack. Vortex does get annoying, but I'm using mod organizer 2 to run this right now. It's sort of like a giant auto installer for a lot of these mod packs. So this thing has like somewhere in the realm of 3,500 mods on it. And Wabbajack installed them and set all of them up. Like, I can see the peak of that mountain up there. Looks like we got a bot. Yep. Oh, here goes an iron bolt. It feels expensive on my soul. Oh, you want to talk about a punchable face? You want to talk about a punchable face? Are you familiar with the Lorerim mod? Are you familiar with what they've done to Nazim? So you can fight him on demand now. If you have not seen what they have done to Nazim, I don't even want to kill him. What they've done to him makes his attitude worth having him around. Hold on, let me kill a bandit or two and run away, and then I will show you the Nazim. Bandits. Here we are. Run away. I don't have to hide from you, I just have to be faster than you. Think I got him? Nice. Trying to grind up another level or two. It's slow going with the Iron Man challenge. This is cannibalism. See, the wonderful thing is I'm a wood elf, so cannibalism is actually in lore for me. Can I get another one before I run off the Whiterun and show you Nazim? Find it. Good God! Alright, I'm gonna push my luck. Can I take out the little tower? You know, that's fair. Though, to be fair, it's still disturbing to eat a sentient species. But the Wood Elves don't care. Nord flesh steak. I'm never going to be able to unsee that, thank you. Nord flesh steak. It's gonna be imprinted into my mind. I'm gonna have to haunt my roommate's memories with that now.
Want a real fight, huh? Let's go.
Come on, where are you at? Oh, I infect him with every bit of cursed knowledge I can possibly get my hands on. It's not even a question of if, it's when. think that's the leader of that little tower. Oh god. You're not getting off that easy. I haven't actually gotten to try these throwing knives yet. There we go. Ooh. Hey, I actually need those. Alright. Completely overhauls the Companions Guild dialogue and quest. Yeah. I think there might be one? I can't think of it off the top of my head. I haven't actually played the Companions quest in this mod pack yet. I decided, since they're releasing a 3.0 on Christmas, that I was going to try to complete an Iron Man challenge on it before I upgraded. And maybe they'll have a Companions overall on it then. Stamina. You hungry? Much. None of the meat in my inventory is cooked. Mod packs can be annoying. I'm not gonna lie, before I run this mod pack, I have to make sure I turn my computer off for like 5 minutes and turn it back on, because the memory issues are so horrible that if I don't, I'll crash like every 5 minutes. So I have to reboot my computer and make sure that this is its only task. It can be, but if it's what I'm going to be doing for the day anyway, I'll like turn it off. I'll turn it off, then I will run off and go eat breakfast or something. Turn it on, boot up the game, and I never have to think about it. Nah, I'm rocking like 64, and I think that's still more than it actually needs. I'm not gonna lie, it does have some pretty impressive specs for Skyrim, but not 128 gigabyte of RAM. If it was 128 gigabytes of RAM, I would not. Having a single tab of Google Chrome open would just blow up the computer. That's a giant hammer. I think that was a giant hammer. Alright, I need to introduce you to everyone's favorite Redguard. Disease. I carry weight. No, I didn't. My stamina is recovering remarkably slow. Do you not let that child sleep, lady? Poor thing. Stamina movie. Well, that partly depends on the mod you're trying to install and whether you're doing a bunch of mods. If you're trying to do a bunch of mods, like Mod Organizer 2 can download some of the mod packs put together on the Nexus site. You'll be limited by your download speed if you're not a premium member. Oh yeah, I've used Vortex before and I do prefer Mod Organizer 2, just hands down. Oh. We're going to get in here. We're going to sleep in my sewer blankets. And we're going to find Nazim. Now see, that's kind of a funny way of putting it. Liking Vortex when it comes to being lazy, but Mod Organizer 2 has less issues. The thing is, if you set it up once, and then you don't have to mess with it again, versus setting it up once, and then messing with it every other time you launch the game, which one's actually more lazy? I feel like not having to really mess with it again is the lazier option. Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm full health. Zeme hours. Yeah, I'm camping out in the sewers at the moment like a fugitive because I think this 127 gold is like the most amount of gold I've had this entire run. Can't afford a house. Yeah, the organizer itself is honestly pretty user-friendly. Especially whenever it comes to storage. Alright, Nazim, where are you? There he is. Look at how this guy walks. That is Nazim.
Oh.
Wolf breath.
Shut up.
Do you have anything even remotely fresh?
I can assure you it's all fresh. I hunt the game myself every
I'm gonna interrupt you, Nazim.
What is it that you want?
See, here's what I find hilarious. It's this option. I don't like you. My fist doesn't either. You can just pound his face in on demand with absolutely no repercussions. It initiates a brawl and the guards will not stop you. Here's the thing though. I'm gonna fight him.
To mess with me. Come on.
He's an absolute pansy. He's level 4.
Come on, keep it dead.
Just a scratch.
Damn you!
Your end draws near. You're
There we go.
tougher than you look. You got me, fair and square.
I always get them mixed up. I can never remember which one is which, even though their personalities are so far apart.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only
They
thing
are
I care
twins.
about.
That is canon lore, they are twins. Oh yeah. Canon lore, they're twins. You were absolutely right. They just say that they're brothers in dialogue quite often, but I think there was a point somewhere that said they were twin brothers. Gotta admit, that dragon bone armor looks good on her. So I think I can join them and get a little more quest XP. I think I'll do that. Oh god, I know. Like, she is a fantastic character base, but her outfit did not do her proper justice. No, I'm fairly certain this was supposed to be a brawl. There you go.
You're pathetic.
If death is what you seek, you'll get your wish.
Honestly, I'm really digging his armor too. And one thing I will say is, that's who I think it is. They changed up
Going to enjoy killing you.
Skytop. Yeah, maybe. A lot of the outfits are insane.
I'm a warrior, not a black.
This is Torvar. That's someone else.
Grip is bad. If Aorland made it, it's more likely you're gripping it wrong. Find me tomorrow and we can go over it.
I'm gonna go ahead and join them while I'm here. I really like what they did with Jorvasker, though. I know, right? It's always, who is this guy? Dude, I just slayed Alduin, a literal world-eating dragon. How do you not know who I am? I've been running around shouting your guards through the city walls for the last month and a half. How do you not know who I am? On top of that, I can literally yell to the sky and summon other dragons to my will. You think I'm a nobody?
You have my brother and I, obviously. But I don't know if the rest will go along quite
There he is.
so
He says, my brother and I.
Leave that to me. A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Vilkas. And last I checked, we had some empty beds in Jorvasker for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. But perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? That's the spirit.
Gonna keep the old man happy?
Vilkas here will get
He doesn't have long.
Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye.
Go, Vilkas. You're faster than I am. Slow down, you big chungus. Not that much. Go through the door. Yeah, Skyrim really lacked versatility with its dialogue. You were always set to be whatever role the storyline wanted you to be. You didn't really get to make your own personality like you did in Fallout 4. Fallout 4 did really well in letting you make your own character, even if they could have done better in letting you know what those options actually said. Here we go.
A well-prepared warrior is a formidable one. No, don't worry about that. Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened. And be careful. It's probably worth more than you are.
Could you imagine the dialogue options you'd get for Nazim?
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day.
Who else would you absolutely want to trash talk if you had the option? If you could be the most sarcastic asshole you could possibly be, who would you direct it at? Arcus just to, hey,
Skewer
What do you
says that
know?
I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts. Some people don't think I'm smart. Those people get my fist. But you, I like.
Only after becoming the leader of the companions. Did you ever do the couple of quests you get after becoming the Harbinger? After you've done so many of the Radiant quests for the companions after becoming the Harbinger, most of the circle ends up wanting to get rid of their werewolf side. Thought it was a neat little detail. Sounds like a skill issue. Jesus Christ. So you'd be the Harbinger that completely supports the werewolfism. Got it.
I'm guessing you're the newcomer then. That attitude would get you far, if you were some stuffy merchant or a Jarl's footstool. Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Remember, nobody rules anybody in the Companions. I have a favor to ask. I've been working on a shield for Aela. My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon.
They wanted it gone, they would have to do all the cleaning for a month each. I mean, honestly, you could make them compete for it. Remember, there's only so many heads. You could just say you've lost a couple.
This isn't a command, just decency. Help out an old blacksmith. I've got to get back to my work.
Make it an Easter egg hunt. Make it an Easter egg hunt. Make it so that they're only allowed to go search for them in werewolf form. And hide them in random people's houses that you don't like. And let them sniff the trail out. That's how I would do it. To eat the person. I mean, some of them they're going to have to trek pretty far across the country to get to, so they're going to want a snack anyway. I don't think you have to make that a requirement. Just send them with a little barbecue sauce. Feel so short.
If you wish to hunt with me, your feet need to be quick and your eyes quicker.
A bottle of Bud Light. Oh, so we're turning it into a whole barbecue. Got it. It's not even about the hunt anymore. It's about the tradition. Here, take your shield.
Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Are you new here?
I told you. This is the whelp that Vilkas mentioned.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't let Vilkas catch you saying that.
Their meal extremely drunk.
Think you could handle Vilkas in a real fight?
See, we call that marinating dinner. You just give them all the Blackbriar meat before you send them. And you make sure they're eating something real salty. You've pre-seasoned dinner, and it's ready to go. No, the skoomma's the dipping sauce. You put that on the side. You don't let them consume that. That's directly for the companions. So that once they get to their designated cities, they then get the werewolf equivalent of catnip.
Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
Farkas, come out. We know you're here. Did you call me?
Of course we did, Icebrain. Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
New blood? Oh, hello. I'm Farkas. Come, follow me.
Yes, Farkas, we just spoke in the courtyard. Arcus is smooth brain.
Skjor and
All the
Aelva
thoughts
are
just
people,
slide right
but they're
off.
good people. They challenge us to be our best. Nice to have a new face around. It gets boring here sometimes. I hope
No brain, just dog.
this can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired.
I mean, he might have no brain, just dog, but he's very loyal doggy.
Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Aella if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skjor and Vilkas might have
That's
things
canon now.
to do. Good luck.
You can't
Welcome
change
to
my
the
mind.
companions.
That's what he does. If he's not actively hunting in a werewolf form, that's what he's doing. At one point, the other companions tied a bell to the end of his tail, and it just got so much worse.
Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and my brother has his smarts.
Feed anyone.
We've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle.
I got a dog that does that. Actually, I got a dog where if you get like right by his tail where his butt is, just right there in that sweet spot, he loses all control of his back legs. It doesn't kick or nothing. He just splays out like a turkey on Thanksgiving. His front bends over like he's enjoying it so much he looks like a half croissant, half Thanksgiving turkey.
Nothing but a bunch of lonely bandits. Cowards who will take little effort.
Go Halted Stream Camp. I wanted to go there anyway. There's a lot of iron there. Turkey that barks.
Excellent. Show them no mercy.
Until next time.
He's half blind. But one of these days, I'm gonna do something to me. Not really sure what it's going to be. But I'm thinking, if I can manage it. He's got this set path he goes outside on. I'm going to find a way. Put like a rubber chicken just in his path so that he will step on it and it's going to squeal. Because I said he's blind. He's hard of hearing when he wants to be, but he's going to hear that. The thing is, we don't have steps. We have a ramp. So if I do this right, he will turn into a roly-poly. Sideways. He's kind of a long boy. Where am I going with this? I don't have it active. Oh, I never talked to Sven. Whoops. Either need to go north or south.
That big tree in the park looks so sad.
The dragons, illo or modded race of trees. The location of Skyrim, maybe, but what era are we talking about? Are we talking like right after Canon Dragonborn gets rid of the dragons? Are we talking a precursor to the current game timeline? Like, what point in the world would you want to be? Or is it Skyrim? Like, are you actually wanting to be in Skyrim? Or just in the world, somewhere on the continent? Because Tamriel is a big place. Can I nail that hawk? On his feathers. Absolutely. 2 years after the Dragonborn killed all the dragons. Dang. You're talking about a timeline where he does the main quest line, but he hasn't actually done all the guild stuff. I could see it. Have the Dragonborn stick to being the Dragonborn, let other people take up the roles. Oh, so you would want the Dragonborn to have actually taken care of most of the drama, but to have not progressed to the optional stuff of it. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go out on a wild limb here and say you'd want to be a companion and you'd want to be part of the inner circle. Have him like a right-hand man. Well, if that's the case, what kind of role would you be taking in battle? Would you be a shield bearer? Would you be an archer? What would you do? And before you answer that, I want you to keep in mind you would be going up against giants and on a regular basis. All-rounder. Alright, well, if you're going all-rounder, would you specialize in heavy or light armor? And if so, what would be your armor of choice? Heavy Daedric. Okay. I don't know, I feel like Daedric looks cool and all, but I honestly prefer the Dragonbone stuff. I'll tell you one armor I don't like, regardless of what the stats are in it, and that's that blue ice-looking armor you can get from the Dragonborn expansion. That stuff just looks stupid. The reason the Dragonborn... Okay, so the Dragonbone armor I feel would have been really good had the Dragonbone armor had a... What's the term for it? A type of stain on the bones rather than just having plain bone on there. Sort of like how they stain wood, but do it to the bones. Oh yeah. But once you've upgraded your heavy armor skill enough, the weight doesn't really matter either way. Stain the armor. Okay, so if you could pick one of the vanilla races, which one would you be? Because the companions don't really care which race you are. They did in the beginning, obviously, but they no longer actually care. You'd be Khajiit. Now, see... Different dialogue for raid at some point. No, I was talking about the beginning of the companion's history. Remember the, axe you have to put back together? I can't remember the name of it right now, but it was made to slay elves. And if you look deep into the lore, he massacred elves. The guy who started the companions. That's why they started, was to massacre elves. Oh yeah, they used to be heavy racist. Like, Hitler levels of racist. I'm good at aiming this. Really bad at this. Oh god. Depends on the elf. Most wood elves aren't too prickly, and they just kind of want to do their thing. Dumner, in a general sense, are very pessimistic, very angry all the time. High elves. Yeah, high elves, the Thalamor. Those guys. All of them can burn. There's very few that honestly I feel like would not need to burn. Use them for live feeding. Jesus. Okay, so you're just gonna bring back the you're gonna bring back the old ways. Got it. Actually, I don't know, that's kind of fuzzy. That part of the lore is kind of fuzzy on where exactly the racism ended and the werewolfism started. Come on. Oh god. Oh god. Please tell me I have something. I'm a dead man. I'm gonna be so mad. I feel like the Thalamor would single you out because they never did. The Thalamor would end you. I have to go delete that character. Having a good run. It really was. Permadeath. Yeah. So what I'm doing is a Iron Man challenge. Restrictions are no merchants. I cannot loot equipment. If I can equip the item, I cannot pick it up. I can't accept quest rewards in that manner either. The only exception to that rule being quest rewards that have a enchantment on them. And the only way I can use that item is to disenchant it and learn the enchantment. Let's see here. No equipment, no trading. I am doing a no fast travel as well. The only exception to that being carriages. The only reason that's allowed is because they are expensive when you can't sell stuff. I can only loot my gold and get it from quest rewards. Very difficult challenge. And there's a mod that turns the dragons into Thomas the Train and Macho Man Savvy, or whatever his name is. You can make Skyrim really cursed. Okay, we're gonna try Orc. And we're gonna look up where all the strongholds are. Good enough. Ogrolog Grolart. Good enough. The mud crabs and the angry British dudes. Oh, dude, there's so many mods about mud crabs. It all started in Morrowind, too. Like, in Morrowind, there was an actual vanilla character that was a mud crab merchant, and it was the richest merchant in the game. people, like, if that mud crab died in Morrowind, there are posts of people just dropping items around its corpse to create a shrine to it. It was stupid, but it was funny. Alright. I think ranged is the best option. How do I want to go about it? Thinking. Okay, no heavy crossbows. Those things are too slow for what I'm doing. Moonlight Tales? What? What's Moonlight Tales? Oh, Werewolf Overhaul mod. Yeah, this mod pack actually overhauls the werewolves as well. What they do exactly, I'm not sure, but it doesn't use Moonlight Tales, it uses something else. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna pop out of the game for a moment. I had the Discord up a few minutes ago. I did see a mention of what that mod was called. Pull it up and I can give you the name. See here. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the werewolf mods they use are Growl and Sacrilege. That's what I'm seeing in the Discord for this particular mod pack I'm using. You're right, Growl. I think that's the vampire one. I have to have smithing or I literally can't do any. There.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
Live in an orcish stronghold. That's what we're going for.
Bloodkin, may your axe always strike true.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of trying to do a vampire run, but I'm realizing the more I try to put into sneak, the less I actually manage to get anything done, so I'm just going to have to avoid it. Oh, hold up. Okay. What are my deities here? Malakath, the Prince of Curses, Keeper of the Bloody Oath, and the Chief Deity of the Orcs. I get improved power attacks. I'm going to be using range, so that doesn't help me much. Okay, so defeat foes, improve gear, never commit a crime against the strongholds. Orcs and Siths are deserving of favor. Turnimac, Aldmeri Ancestor God. Improved attacks against humans. And shockingly, I think that would fit really well. I'm gonna skip both though. Skip all the gear. Gotta find a barrel or something to shove all the gear I have in. I'm over here? Yeah. Wonderful. Starting off with all this wonderful orcish stuff. Okay. Life is real. Life is great. Do this. Here. Smithy. Have any iron or steel laying? Every run, baby. Every run. See. Yeah, the point is I can't start with any gear, I can't start with any money. I have to craft all of my own gear. So if it starts me with gear, I get rid of it. And all this stuff right here, as nice as it looks, I can't use it. I didn't craft it. The beginning is the hardest part of this run. I didn't think that's supposed to happen. This is the part where I run out of the stronghold. And start trying to chase down. Hold on. Might have a chance at something here. Got some firewood. Firewood means I might have options. Give me the forge. Give me the forge. Oh, I need leather strips to do anything. Fine. Civil War never happened. Did you ever play Elder Scrolls Online? They actually go back to Skyrim a couple of times, and this is set well before the events of Skyrim. Basically a prequel to the entire series.
Is there any weapon finer than an orc blade?
Yeah, that's one of those games that if you don't have a group of friends to play it with and you guys do a bunch of dungeon content, the storyline can be lacking, but a lot of people found novelty in going back to Skyrim, if nothing else.
Enough already. Put on some clothes. You're making people nervous.
I think I'm making her nervous. Oh yeah, all MMOs are like that though. Unless you are completely immersed in the lore, Elder Scrolls Online, you have to play multiplayer. Now, you'd think in an orc stronghold they'd have some kind of hide laying around. But I'm finding nothing. What is it? I already mined whatever this was. Iron. I'm gonna use some of that too. Is there a free roaming goat or oh wait. Don't tell me I'm where I think I am. Oh god. No. I have to deal with Forsworn. I have to deal with Forsworn now. Not ready to deal with Forsworn. Physically or emotionally. Oh, is that an animal up there, or is that just my screen being buggy? Yes. Wolves. Dagger. Rugger. Guessing witches. This is an absolute no for me. Ah, thank you, Elman. I'm not going to attempt to pronounce that whole thing. I will butcher it, and I will not know how to apologize. It'll just get worse from there. I'm not going to lie to you. El Minchos EJ in D? It's as close as we're getting, I'm sorry. So since you're just jumping in... Hold on, what we got here? Probably have dialogue. If you came to them with the character being born a werewolf. It would be interesting, but they never voiced it in the original. Me? No, I'm currently playing modded Skyrim, and I'm doing an Iron Man challenge run with it. So, the mod I'm using is Lorerim. It's an entire pack. It's like 3,500 mods. It changes almost everything. The combat plays different. The entire skill system is changed. Almost nothing does what it used to. There's an actual dodge mechanic now. There's a lock-on system. Everything's nuts. The world is no longer scaled. So I could be running into like level 70 enemies. I'm Iron Man challenge. I have to craft all my own gear. Right now, I'm running around naked and afraid because I just died on another character. And these wolves can and will kill me if I let them. Hold on, let me not die first. How I managed to do that while I was reading is beyond me, but to answer your question, Elvin, I honestly have to say the Dragonborn DLC. Yeah, I like the Dragonborn DLC mostly because, yeah, the Dawnguard DLC added the Soul Cairn, but they didn't really give you a good map for that. And I got lost way too much. The two things to see... Okay, hold on. Or there's two specific things from Dragonborn. Okay, one of them the werebears. Is the werebears one of the things you like? Something's angry with me and I don't know what it is. Hiding behind this merchant. It's going away. See a goat. I'm gonna go punch a goat to death. I need your skin. Come here. There we go. Got the goat. Alright, what are the things you saw? You've got my curiosity now. I didn't fix that. Yeah. Hate seeing those things. Need to avoid any and all camps that look like they could have angry people in them. know what? Let me make you angry. Come on. Got a bunch of buddies back here. I want you to meet them. Yes, I know he's hungry. That's why he's trying to eat me. Come on. Come on. Christ. That's right.
Day, another victory.
That Chaos Enchantment is broken. But you can use that Chaos Enchantment with a weakness to Frost on the Silicium weapons, and you get like 4 different damage values. It's nuts. And because the Chaos Enchantment works the way it does, if you do a weakness to Frost, all of the elements actually get that bonus. It's insane. Straight insanity. Need these potion bottles. Even if I'm never going to use magic, I need the bottles. No, it was just Flora. I'm gonna let that be not my problem. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what those other swords are. Is that the one where like you could charge up a power attack and it would actually send out a slash? Is that the one you're talking about? You got that from basically dumping a whole lot of gold into some dude trying to dig out a ruin, don't you? Chaos and absorb health. That's just disrespectful to the guy. Whoever you're hitting, that's just pure disrespect. Not only am I going to hit you with the fury of nature, but I'm going to take your health while I do it. Oh, that's blood shawl. Oh god. Oh god, that's a bear. Okay. Oh, run away. Come on. I have friends for you. 2 enchanted scimitars. Come on. I bet I actually have a friend up here you could meet. It's been so long since I've actually played through that expansion. I really need to do it again. Terrifying, this is terrifying, this is terrifying. Are you tired, buddy? Hold on, I'm trying to bait the bear into something. Wanna go? God, he's doing the Skyrim shuffle. He actually gonna do anything? Oh, here we go. Come on. I have to find something to throw at him.
What are you doing that for?
I needed to aggravate a bear. I missed. Spellbreaker is pretty good. Not going to lie. I wish I was good enough to actually make full use of it, but yeah, it's... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Woo. Bears have ascended. I I don't know how to deal with you. Back here.
I'll paint the snow with your blood.
Have anything else for me to throw? Hang on, there's wood. Can I throw the wood at him? I think this is the first time I've seen a bear on a roof. Knock him out, Mike Tyson. So I think you, I don't know if I got to this part, but every character has a permadeath attached to him. If he dies, I restart. My goal here. Oh, he came down. There we go. That was my goal. I was trying to use this person to kill the bear. I need the pelt to actually be able to do anything. Yeah, so my goal, with all those other restrictions I was telling you before, you know, no merchants, have to craft all my own gear. My goals are to create a set of elven armor and to buy a house. Keep in mind, the price of housing is inflated with this mod pack. Breeze Home is like an additional 2,000 gold. It was like 6,000-7,000 total. There's nothing in here. Yeah, there was a lot of talk about her being a true vampire, but she never did use the form, did she? Even whenever you were just off exploring with her, she'd never use it. Meanwhile, if you traveled with one of the companions, they would go werewolf from time to time. Especially if you were going werewolf. I just realized the different races in this mod pack start with different HP. What a neat little detail. Signposts. Be tripping you out. I mean, some of them were kind of weird, but what tripped you out? I don't think Skyrim was that bad. I hear someone muttering in my ear, and I don't like it. Bet I can't wear that hat. Why would I leave it? I think the one that got me the most was that Markarth Cannibal mission. I think it was the Daedric quest. Yeah, that one was just creepy all the way through for me. Yeah, so that's what we call the Cthulhu effect. It slowly drives you insane, and nobody, not even you, can actually see what's going on. But you know something's going on, don't you? know it because the music is there. That doesn't look friendly. Stay over there, kitty. Oh, there's a mod for that. There's a mod for everything. You want werewolves? They can give you werewolves. I bring the kitty in for its hide. I feel like these guys could kill them. I actually played both sides. Like, did different runs. But I will say that I mostly went vampire. Serena. And honestly, I much preferred the vampire transformation. Because let's be honest, the vanilla werewolf needed a lot of work. Like they don't trust me. Come on, kitty kitty. Come on. Okay, so we're talking like a vanilla, only Bethesda touching them. The Vampire Lord. The Vampire Lord had so much more you could do. So 100% vampire. Now, if we're talking modded, that depends on the packs. But I feel like werewolf, if you can... You saw that, right? There was a deer here. I was punching said deer. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this run with this challenge. I really, really want. No, sadly, I have actually seen a severe shortage of movies in my time. It aggravates my girlfriend to no end. She will make movie references all day long, and I will get absolutely none of them. He didn't even run. He fucking warp drived out like he had a light speed setting. It wasn't actually a deer. That was a starship. Come here. You're gonna make up for your brother. Where'd you go? Back here. I mean, this one's standing here taking it like a champ. Oh, no, you're fine. It's actually quite nice to have someone keep me company. In case you couldn't tell, I'm not exactly a popular streamer. What found me? Wolves. And I have no stamina. Well, that's it for this run. I'm a dead man. More of a Marvel fan than a DC fan, though. I did enjoy some of the TV shows they had, like The Flash and the Green Arrow. That was until they started doing the crossovers where you had to keep up with 4 different shows to be able to tell what was going on. At that point, I gave up. But yeah, I definitely like a good Marvel movie. What about you? I frozen? I'm gonna have to reboot. I'd have to reboot. Give me a second and I'll answer that. Prison. I'm like really frozen. Jesus. I am crashed beyond repair. Bring up the MCU male and female characters. Hmm. Yeah, I don't have a DC female either, but if I had to pick DC, the TV series Green Arrow, that's my guy. I love him. As for Marvel, Doctor Strange is my favorite male. As for female, think for a second. I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson. I mean, she's just too much of a smartass not to like. Okay. I've somehow broken this game. I think that is the game telling me I have to stop for the night. Yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately, I have to shut it down, but I will be streaming again here in about 3 o'clock where I am. Probably stream a little bit more tomorrow evening. Give it one last go before I call it a failure. Because we have 3.0 coming out on Christmas, and it's going to be a 600 gigabyte install, and it's going to be painful. Of the 4 Avengers movies, favorite one? Endgame. It's got to be Endgame. I was in the theaters whenever I saw it, whenever it dropped, and I was part of that crowd that went absolutely wild in every theater. Endgame was legendary. Now, if I had to pick a non-Avengers MCU movie, it's going to be the first Doctor Strange. The second one was okay, but I liked the first one a lot. Two things. I can't. Hmm. He's superpowered. If I had to pick something super specific and not something broad range like your elemental control, or something in like invincibility, no, but I've heard about the show. As for the powers question, I would probably pick the ability to make those portals that Doctor Strange does, followed by super speed and the durability to survive super speed. And by durability to survive super speed, I mean to survive my clumsiness, because I will be smacking into buildings after tripping over a brick at about 300 miles per hour. So not necessarily invincibility, but at least stupid resistant. That's my answer. I'm gonna do one more look. I can't get this game to. Oops. Okay. I do that. That. Well, unfortunately, I have to call it for the night. My computer is completely crashed, and I can't even get my mouse back onto the screen. Oh, hold on. Something finally worked. Yeah, villain to hero's normally pretty solid arc, so yeah, I'd go that way. Alright, well, I gotta shut her down. I apologize. Computer's froze, won't let me do much else but talk to you. I gotta restart her. I will be back on here in about 12 hours, maybe? Catch you later. The button. Oh, it crashed. It killed my whole. So much footage.